The ANC and its alliance partners, Cosatu and the SACP, will hold elective conferences this year. The race is on for the ANC Youth League's top 5 positions after national structures were disbanded twice in less than 8 years. Newzroom Afrika's Phakgadi has that report.
The absence of a youth league structure in the ANC has been felt since 2018. The official youth voice in the ANC's decision-making process remains silent. 25 to 28 March is the set date for the conference, and the convener is convinced that all is on track for new leaders to be elected.
Processes towards our national conference are currently underway. As we would have communicated since our last NYTP meeting, we started in December, branches have started. We started with launching of branches. We started with sitting BGMs, wherein nominations are also taking place. We had a bit of a delay in terms of the printing of branch packages, but we are sorting that out.
There are a few names already being thrown in the ring to contest, although branches will ultimately decide. Those names have a view of what kind of leadership should emerge from the conference.
The character that the ANC Youth League needs right now is a character of a very strong leadership, a leadership that is decisive also, a leadership that is not going to say one thing today, be called by elders of the ANC tomorrow, and then they change and say another thing. A leadership that is going to be willing to say, I can sacrifice my membership of the ANC if it means I must not fight for young people.
We need leadership that will push the agenda of economic freedom in our lifetime. For one of the examples I always raise is that we can't have a country that is known of having so many minerals, but these minerals are the ones that are assisting other economies outside South Africa to grow.
Problems of young people are so immense that you really do need a youth leadership that will be able to, take stock of the complex problems we face in society and some of the solutions that the Youth League ought to bring forward.
But the trio claims the league has been infiltrated by old ANC members who have no interest of reviving the structure. However, they pin their hopes on fearless leadership tenets that should emerge.
The struggle for economic freedom in our lifetime will not be achieved with these elders who are highly compromised. We'll need a new generation that is anti-corruption. We'll need a new generation that is on the ground, that understands what does it mean for total liberation of our people. Because failure to do that, our people will revolt against the ANC. And signs are clear, the ANC has been losing hegemony in society. And if you don't correct the basics of making sure that we fight poverty, unemployment, and corruption, our people will revolt against the ANC. And I can tell you now, we might have to just archive the ANC in this history and protect it from further damage.
The ANC Youth League needs someone that is going to be for the youth, someone who's not going to be controlled outside, someone who understands and someone who maybe has a bit of experience of the issues that young people are facing. Because I don't think that you can fight for people that you don't even relate with.
Young people must be afforded an opportunity to elect their own leadership. I think for the longest time, young people haven't had the opportunity to elect their own leaders. We've had task team after task team.
The ANC Youth League now has to fight to get back its position as kingmaker in the governing party's election conferences. Time will tell whether it can claw its way back to its former glory. For Newzroom Afrika, Channel 405, I'm Pelane in Johannesburg.